Oh man, what is going on, you guys? I know it's been a minute, but we back with another one already. Now this is Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Those of you guys are not familiar with this game, all it is Konami's version of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now the only difference between the two is this one is much easier and it doesn't take over 5 hours to beat. So you kind of need to know the intro of this game or have seen the intro of this game to know what's going on right now. So basically you start off with the guy I'm playing with now. His name is Goemon. You get another person named Ebisu. They were in a restaurant and they got kicked out because Ebisu decided to get naked for whatever reason. And then they saw something weird happen, and so now they have to go to the castle to rescue the king of feudal Japan, because that's just how these things go now. One thing I tend to like about games like this, as far as storyline is concerned, is I like the fact that it's normally always ordinary people that see something go wrong and they decide to take a stand for it and fix it. Now normally this person has some type of super skill or super art or something like that, or something supernatural working in their favor to accomplish a task that they're setting out to do. And what I love about it is it reminds me a lot about what Jesus did with his disciples. Now those of us who are Christians, of course we understand that we believe that Jesus the Christ is God, and he became a man on behalf of sinful men to save wretched souls like us because we're sinful. And we could not appease the wrath of God. So that's Jesus. What I love about it as well, and as it relates to this game, is Jesus appointed 12 disciples to go off and do the work that he started. And when you look all throughout the first century church, man, it's wonderful, because you really see the acts and miracles that they do in the name of Jesus to right wrongs. They see something that's not right, and God gives them power and authority to change and fix it. And I love that. And they're just ordinary people, you know what I mean? Like we all heard the stories of the, 12 apostles and the disciples and stuff like that. And we tend to think, because they were with Jesus, they were something special. But at the end of the day, when you look in the Bible, these people were ordinary people, just like you and me, living everyday lives, trying to make a living, until the one true living God comes in, enters into their lives, something supernatural, coming in, rectifying things, changing hearts, and then they go off to not necessarily right the world's wrongs, so to speak, but what they go out and do is they go out and simply, man, what is up with this lag, right? They simply go out and do the Lord's work. And in doing so, lives are changed. You know what I mean? So of course we had to make it up this hill, have to get an item in order to get into the castle, just like Zelda. Like, this is really like a knockoff of Zelda. Now, the original Goemon series, I believe it originally started on, I want to say there was a Nintendo port, but I know for sure there's a Super Nintendo port. I'm actually playing it on the N64. I'm finna showcase a cool trick. It's not a glitch or anything like that. Come on. This thing right there we go. Now I'm gonna shoot these Rios while I'm falling. While I do that, it allows me to get to the exit quicker. Ain't nothing special about it. You just jump and switch to your Rios, start shooting them, and it allow you to go further, quicker. Now jumping from high places doesn't kill you in this game, nor does it take damage. But you do kind of stagger depending on how far you jump off from. But the thing is, if you hit the attack button just before you land, you'll cancel out the staggering information. We're going to go up in here and exit because there's backtracking in this game. We're going to have to come back here later. And so, yeah. So now we're finna head on to the castle where the king is. Rescue him. Get things going. I love this game, man. This game is actually really awesome. Not gonna lie to you guys, the soundtrack on this game is actually fire. If you're into video game music, this is actually, you know, definitely one of the soundtracks you want to listen to. There we go. Gonna switch to Rio so we can jump over here. That's just so we don't fall down. It's just a bummer if you have to fall. Now it's better to jump and shoot the hook shot, or chain pipe as they call it on here. It's really like the hook shot from Zelda, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man. So yeah. Yeah, games like this are always interesting to play. Like RPG/adventure type games. Very interested in games like this. Love playing games like this. Used to play this when I was a kid. Could never beat it when I was a kid, but you know, as I got older, it got better. Yeah. So this is the castle. We're gonna do some Rio farming or coin farming. We're gonna do it for, you know, just so that we can gather 1,000. You want to do it like that. It's easier to collect most of them when you hit it and then jump like that. Now when you're attacking, you always want to like hop, do like lightly tap the jump button and attack, versus just standing and attacking, because you kind of stagger when you do that. So you want to always be moving. You know, you don't have to do it, of course, but you know, it just lets you beat the game faster. So yeah, as you guys can pretty much tell by my shirt, it says Jesus is, and after that it says God. I believe Jesus Christ is God in human flesh. I believe also that because when he came down in human flesh, he came and died for sinful men just like us. Leave a comment down in the comment section below if you agree, or if you disagree, it's fine, you know. Am I trying to convert you to Christianity? Yeah, I would love to. I would love to hear that, you know, based upon what you heard me say throughout this video, you heard some things about Jesus and made you want to give your life to him. Of course I would want that. But you got to understand, us in Christianity, us as Christians, believers in Christ Jesus, you know, what we believe is Jesus or nothing. So if I really care about you, or I really call you my friend, or I say, you know, I don't wish death upon you, if I truly believe that Jesus Christ is the only way to make it into heaven, then of course I would want you to place faith in Jesus Christ, because I believe he's the only one that can save you. Don't hate me for believing it. Of course, I'm not trying to force it upon you, but at the same time, you know, not only would it make my joy complete, but it would make God's joy complete to know that you place faith in his son, the only begotten son that he sent to die on the cross for all of our transgressions. Amen? If you agree, put amen down in the comment section below. So it's actually easier to fall down here. Not necessarily easier, but you know, quicker. Of course, like all of my runs is going to be 100%. I always do 100%. I'm a completionist. You see like that, you stagger like that. It's random when it does that. Sometimes it'll like never do it. And sometimes even if you jump and hit at the right time, it'll still stagger. Don't know why it does that, but it just does. But oh well. So just like in Zelda games, you have the heart containers. Well, in Mystical Ninja, you have fortune dolls. And the fortune dolls stand as heart containers. If you collect 4 of the white fortune dolls, you get an extra heart. They also have golden fortune dolls, just like with the heart containers. If you get like a full heart container, you get a full heart, extra heart. It's the same. Oh no, I got hit by that. One more. Get the key. Get it going. Alright. It's a pretty simple game, man. But it's real fun to play. One thing I also like about it is you later on you unlock 2 more characters. You start off with 2. You unlock 4 more as the story progresses on. It's kind of like as you're going, you recruit more disciples, if you will. Really, they're just Goemon's friends, but you know, it's kind of the same as you go on in this journey. Friendships are made, disciples are being made, you know, for us as believers in Christ Jesus. We're all about making disciples. A disciple is basically someone who just simply places faith after hearing the message of Jesus Christ. Amen. Of course, like I said earlier, this game takes place in feudal Japan. Funny, well, not really funny, it's really not funny. But fun fact, did you know Japan only has like 0.02% of Christians living there? Professing Christians, I should say. Go ahead and do that so we don't fall. Go in here. Another thing I like about this game, I think this was actually the first game that did this. But when you're in bosses, well, not in bosses, when you're in temples and stuff like that, as you progress on in the temple, the music changes, gets more upbeat, and it gets more livelier. I think this was actually the first game to actually do something like that. Very interesting. Alright. Yeah, like I said, you want to jump and shoot it, because when you jump and shoot the hook shot like that, it automatically homes on to the box. Now, of course, you still got to kind of be facing the direction of the box, but still, it automatically homes. Go here. Gonna pass that up. That's called a Mr. Arrow. It's like the compass in the Zelda games. And then you have another item called, which we passed up earlier, called a Mr. Elephant, which is basically the map in this game, which is of course useless. It doesn't really do anything, just like in the Zelda games. But hey, they keep putting it in it. There we go. Let's go up here and then we're gonna watch this little cutscene play out. Yeah, there's no way to speed past this. We have to sit here and watch this. Keep calling me weirdo. Yeah, another thing I like about this game is it doesn't really take itself too seriously. It has a whole bunch of comedy in it. It has comedy in it and, you know, satire. Some people call it satire, whatever. So the first boss. Real simple. Big jump. Come on, man. If you jump and hit right, you can actually get 2 hits instead of 1. See, I'm getting hit. One thing you don't have to worry about in this game really is dying. Everything just takes like half a heart. Amen, and we beat him. Yeah. Shirt says Jesus is God. Like I said, if you agree that Jesus is God, leave a comment in the comment section below saying amen. If not, you know, just tell me why you don't believe he's God then. You don't have to argue about it. I'm just, you know, would just like to know why you don't believe so. So now we're going to go back. Because since we beat the boss, a passageway opened up so that we can go and get another fortune doll. Like I said, now 100% in this game consists of course, getting all the fortune dolls, and you also have like hidden items. Some of which you have to get in order to progress in the game. Others you don't really have to get in order to progress. I can't believe I got hit like that. Man, whatever. Here's your fortune doll. We really don't need to collect any more Rios, honestly. since we farmed for 1,000, like we're pretty much set for the rest of the game, honestly. Alright, so now we're gonna go and get up out of here. Some of you guys might be thinking you keep shooting those Rios and you're losing money. Don't you need to conserve your money? Well, no, because when I'm shooting the Rios, I only lose one. But every time I collect the Rio, it gives me a multiple of 5 for each one I get. So trust me, running out of money in this game is unheard of, just like dying. Kind of like Jim Elliott's rule. He is no fool to gain what he can't keep to. Now he is no fool to get what he can't keep to gain what he can never lose. Of course, Jim Elliott was speaking about Jesus. Jesus gained us by his blood, and he's also, because he gained us, he'll never lose us. There's nothing anymore. There's nothing stronger than God. There's nothing more powerful than God. Like John chapter 10 says, he is the good shepherd and no one can pluck us out of his hand. Amen. What's this stage being? So yeah, they're basically talking about what happened in the intro. Now the feudal lord is going to task us to go and subdue the culprits, the evil one, if you will. Isn't it like funny? Like, this is a feudal lord now. Now we're getting a super pass from the Lord. Isn't it funny? Like, this dude is a king. We're not gonna say it because we're just gonna beat it all the way through. But yeah, man, like I was saying, isn't it funny? Like, this guy is a king, and he's sending someone like this, an ordinary person, to go out and stop these bad guys. He has whole armies that could do this for him, but he's sending us out. Sounds like what Jesus does with us. Yeah, of course, everybody likes to say, oh man, if God is so good, if he's so powerful, why doesn't he stop all this evil? I mean, it's not that he can't stop all this evil, it's that he uses us, human beings, to do it for him. He wants to use us, the weak things of the world, to shame that which is wise. There we go. But question though, like, when we say evil, like, where does it stop? Because, of course, according to the Bible, because we're mankind is so sinful, we're evil. But hey, man, I digress. So we have the Lord's Super Pass. Now, originally we weren't able to get through this gate, but because we have the Lord's Super Pass, we can get through it. Come on, somebody, that'll preach. That'll preach, Doc. Come on, man. There are places in life and things that you cannot obtain, but because you have the Lord's Super Pass, come on, somebody. I'm preaching more than y'all are listening right now. I probably lost like 80% of my viewers right now talking all this noise about Jesus, but hey, it is what it is, man. That's why I love video games and God. What more can a man like me ask for? You know what I'm saying? Now we're climbing up this wall. Now we're gonna go do the first impact battle. Now there's 3 impact battles all together. This one coming up. We have another one when we're like 80% done with the game. And then of course there's the impact battle for the final boss. Yeah. Just gonna keep walking. Cutscene plays out. Big explosion. Now that's a person called the Wise Man's House. Oh my. So that's a person called the Wise Man's House. The enemies blew it up. Right now we don't know why they blew it up, but as the story progresses on, we'll learn. That's the Mighty Conch Shell off of SpongeBob. Nah, they call it the Triton Shell on here, but come on, son. Technically, this game did come out first, so. You keep calling me weirdo. I don't get why it keep like lagging like that, man. I played this game on my laptop, bro. It wasn't no lag. But I'm playing it on my PC now, man, and it's like, why is it lagging? I have more processing power on here. There we go. Now this is Impact. A huge mechanical version of Goemon. No, we cannot skip this. We have to sit here and watch this. But the song is groovy, so we good. Play with his head for whatever reason. So this isn't the impact battle, so to speak. So before you get into an impact battle, you gotta do a run like this. You just go around destroying everything to build up fuel. Wanna watch out for the ditches. In those red gates that are tripping. Ah, I can't. What happened, man? Now, if you hold forward while you're in here, you go through it much faster. If you hold back, you go through it slower. If you don't hold the direction, it's just normal speed. This is the first impact battle. Now these battles are not hard, as long as you know what you're doing. Of course, Blakey the Kid got them scratched for you, so finna showcase it. Oh, missed. Finna get hit by those, we don't care though. Ah, I missed. God dang it. Alright, gonna grab him again. dang it. He drops out. And just keep hook shotting him like so. Doesn't matter. Now we're gonna donkey kick him. Charge up the beam. That should be all she wrote. See? Yep, he's dead. So basically, to do the chain pipe on the N64, you just hit the R button. You'll use the chain pipe to draw him in when you hit him. That move I kept spamming is repeated punches. You just do up C, down C, up C, and the A button. Just keep doing that. You gotta time them just right, and you'll keep on hitting them like that. Then when he's about done, you know, you just donkey kick him with down, down, A. And then to shoot the beam is up C, left C, down C, right C, and then the Z button. Pretty much do that to every boss impact battle in this game, and you'll be straight. So yeah, that's that. Now on to the next place. We're not gonna save. Ain't no need. So yeah, so basically what Konami was trying to do with this game was, typically the Goemon series is typically not played like this, but they made it like this to rival Zelda Ocarina of Time. But of course they couldn't rival it, so just as the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. So they just basically made their game like it, so you know more people would play it. This isn't a bad business strategy. Not gonna lie, man, the soundtrack on here is lit. So that was basically the narrator. All he was saying was basically what Ye was doing, who she is and what she was doing. So basically, Ye, of course, is Goemon's friend. She's like a secret agent, as you can tell by, you know, the dialogue. They find out that they share a common goal, so you know. Now we're joining forces with Ye. Now we are in Zazen Town. Now we're gonna go over here. So just like in Zelda, you have like certain cutscenes and stuff that you got to do, or like side quests, if you will, that you have to do in order to progress the storyline. This is one of them. You gotta talk to her. Whoops, hit the wrong one. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. Apologize. Did not mean to offend you. Alright, so now we need to ask this girl for help. That little guard that we spoke to beforehand, his name was Benkei. We have to get past him in order to progress, and she's gonna help us do it. But before she'll help us do it, we have to collect these fish. Yeah, you see me jumping up the ladder like that? I keep doing that because it's actually faster. So we gotta collect 3 blue fish, 5 yellow fish, and then at the end it'll be 8 red fish. I don't know why this thing keeps lagging like that, man. Freaking fish. Come on, man. Get caught. PS5. Now we gotta go back. But yeah, man, this is a pretty fun game to play. If you're actually a resident of the Houston, Texas area, there's a place if you want to, like, you know, play old school games like this or new school games. There's a place called Hey Bros Video Game. I'll put the link to their Instagram page down in the description. He has all types of games, from like the all the way back to the Atari. I know most of you guys don't know nothing about that. He sells games all the way from the Atari all the way up to the PS5. If you're not in the Houston, Texas area, he'll ship it out. Oh, that's the yellow fish. I need red. Yeah, if you're not in the Houston, Texas area, of course he can ship it out to you. Just contact him on Instagram. Like I said, I'll put it in a link below. No, I'm not affiliated with them. I just really dig what they're doing. What he's doing, I should say. I mean, that is accurate because, you know, he's not doing it by himself. He has a couple of people that he works with. And he also, too, is a Christian. Which is good for you because, you know, he won't try to cheat you on any sale. If anything, he'll cheat himself. Alright, I think I need just this one more right here. There we go. Alright, so that's all the fish. Gonna go talk to this girl. Go spit game real quick. Not really. Now she's gonna give us what we need in order to beat Ben K. There's that stagger again. I swear, man, like sometimes it does it, sometimes it don't. Alright, here's Ben K. Narrator just telling us how to beat them. It's real simple. And that's that. Like I said, real simple. Now they give us a lore. Why they call it the Achilles heel, which we all know is not why they call it the Achilles heel. Now because we beat him, he's supposed to be unbeatable. He's gonna let us pass and give us something else, which is another character that we'll get to play with later. But yeah. But now the storyline's finna progress. We see Mechanical Ninja Sasuke. No, this is not Sasuke from Naruto. This game came out like, what, 10 years before Naruto even existed. So now we're gonna go over here to the real shot. Actually faster to do it that way. Now we're gonna go over here so we could get three fortune dogs. I'll move this rock to the left, move the rock to the left. That is the rock. He's my rock. He's my fortress. my deliverer. In him do I trust. Yeah, so that's one. We're gonna go back in. Now that shrine that you saw in the front is locked, but if we move the rock a certain way, it'll open it. Come on, somebody. Move the rock a certain way and our path will be made open. Come on, bro. Come on, somebody. Don't strike the rock. Don't abuse the rock. Just move the rock in a certain way. Come on, somebody. How many of y'all out there know that Jesus Christ is our rock? I'm gonna jump down here. Get that fortune dog. Some of y'all probably might be wondering, man, is he gonna play with Goemon the whole time? To be honest with you, if I could, I would. Goemon is actually my favorite character in the series. But what they do is they give the other characters items that you need in order to progress in the storyline. So, which is a good thing, you know. Nobody likes wasted characters. Ain't nothing worse than having a character, but he's like completely worthless and not even worth playing with. There we go. We're gonna exit, and then we're gonna go back to Turtle Rock. Really didn't have to do that, just felt like doing it. Turtle Stone. We're gonna move it this way. We can go here. Yep. Supposed to go the other way. Sorry about that, folks. The water is not good. God dang. Yeah, so the water don't hurt you, it just, you move slower in the water. Ladder coming up. There we go. We're gonna jump up here. Get that fortune doll. Increase our strength, which is basically just our heart piece. Don't actually get stronger. Now we actually do have to go this way. Alright. Now we're about to go now is we're gonna go right on the flying dragon that actually, come on man, how I get hit by that? Flying dragon that actually went bonkers. Now we gotta go handle this for these people so that their business can, you know, get back to being booming. This is the Flying Dragon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually the best dragon that the N64 could render. Believe it or not, this was top of the line graphics back in my day. don't really need to hit those parrot-looking things. Really just want to hit those cat faces things. Testing. We kidnap kids with dancing talents. Wow, man. These dudes are some freaking pedophiles, bro. Kidnapping kids with dancing talent. Come on, son. We just stand here, we're pretty much not going to get hit. Nor do we want to get hit, because if we get hit by those little bullet things, it'll cause like the game to like glitch out, which if you're not careful, you end up falling off the dragon. You end up having to do all this over again. Again, you don't die when you fall, you just lose like half a heart. But it's just the fact that, you know, nobody wants to do this over again after they already did it. So we just gonna hit them a couple of times. I think we need to just hit them one more time after this. That'll be it. Alright, maybe it's one more. Now this is literally the only attack he has. There we go. Alright, so now that we destroyed that thing, the dragon's gonna come to his senses, and then he's gonna give us an item that'll, you know, make backtracking a whole lot easier. It's living proof that falling from high places in feudal Japan does not kill you. Dude literally face planted. He got up like it ain't nothing. Either people back in feudal Japan was like extremely strong, or they was on crack or something. So this was the dragon, Koryuta. Or they call him the dragon god. Well, you know, he's the son of the dragon god. So basically, we just let him know that he was being controlled and was kidnapping kids. He was bad for himself, and then we're just asking him to help us. And of course, because we freed him, he's more than obliged to help us. So he gives us the flute. We can use the flute to call him at any time. Pick us up. He'll take us to anywhere that we've been. Any town, any castle, and any like tea house or coffee shop. Yeah, this is one of the items that is like a person specific. Really, everybody has an item that only they can use. We give Ye the flute over Ebisu. Don't worry, I know you guys are probably dying to see Ebisu. We just haven't had a reason to switch to him, but we're about to. We actually need him to get through the second castle. We're gonna go in here and exit. And we're gonna go up these steps. Like, one thing that's really enjoyable about this game is the music. A lot of people be like, man, like, what's the big deal about this music, man? It ain't got no words to it or nothing, man. It's just all instrumental. Sometimes that's all you need, Doc. Sometimes that's all you need. Got hit, don't matter though. Alright. So now we're gonna do shoot it 5 times. Money, then we'll get the Medal of Justice, which allows Goemon to turn his reels on fire, which we will need for the second dungeon. So now that's what we shoot. That's yay. We're gonna switch to yay. It's actually faster to go back to Folky Poke Village, the village that we just went into and exited. It's actually faster to do it this way versus going back down the steps and then going through Folky Poke Village to the next spot where we have to go. If we do it like this, it takes us automatically to the end of Folky Poke, and so when we exit out of Folky Poke Village, we'll get to the next place we need to be. Yep. We exit like that, and here we are. Much quicker. This is Tulsa. Not to be confused with Tulsa, like Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa. Not gonna really cross the bridge. We're gonna fall so that we can fall on a fortune dog, like so. Gotta be careful. Sometimes if you can fall down right there if you don't jump right. Again, you want to always just jump and attack. That way you can keep your movement. Now, a lot of these enemies and stuff like that that you see in this game, of course, comes from based in feudal Japan. And a lot of these enemies, so we gotta talk to her. Talks about they see a dwarf back in Zazen Town, so now we gotta go back to Zazen Town. So a lot of these enemies basically stem from like Japanese folklore and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of like Greek mythology. You know, dragons and all of that stuff. I mean, nobody really knows if, if dinosaurs existed, if they truly existed. I mean, who knows, man? Maybe dragons existed as well a long time ago. Ain't no telling. So I was curious, like, how do dragons have, like, those super long mustaches? Like what would they need a mustache for? It's weird to me, but I digress. So now we're gonna go over here. Back down this way. We gotta go talk to homegirl again. Now this time when we talk to her, she's gonna be shrunken. Ask her what happened. She tells us that she ate some sweets from this temple. He ate, get the power to shrink, and we need the power to shrink in order to keep on going. Actually, we need it in order to get into the next dungeon. Now I'll switch to Ebisu. His full name is actually Ebisu Maru, but just call him Ebisu for short, bro. Cause ain't nobody got time to be calling him Ebisu Maru all the time, man. Anybody got time for that? So we're switching to him because only Ebisu can get the power to shrink. So then we gotta go through this like little mini game. So unlike Zelda games, like you don't get item expansions or anything like that. You do get like some extra items. Come on, man, what's up? Nope. Not gonna miss that. So that'll happen if the dude sees you. Hide behind here. We can get hit 3 times. Well, 2 times actually. We get hit 3 times. We get hit 3 times now. Wow, that came out of nowhere. There we go. They would try to troll me to put it all the way over there just in hopes that I die, but God. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna switch back to Yay. Gonna go to EO so that we can go to the next dungeon. Hey man. Now what's funny about Japan is even though they're like a non-religious, if you will, country, they're like very religious, and they have practices that come from like all types of different religions, like Buddhism, Hinduism. Like when they get married, they go inside of a church in order to get married. All of that stuff. They're really, I guess you could say they're really like polytheistic. Now we're gonna shrink. Don't want to stay small because you go extremely slow like that. I'll go here, shrink again. Bigger. Switch back to Goemon. Gonna go here. Get this fortune doll. Jump in here. This song is jamming. Come on, dog. Y'all need to chill out with all that lag, bro. In the freezing? Come on, dog. I'll use the Rio trick just to make sure we don't fall. Need to switch to the Rios anyway, so we're gonna charge. Light these torches on fire. Gonna open up the door. This song is groovy, man. waiting on ghosts. I got the Holy Ghost. That was corny. I admit that was super corny. I don't even know why I said that. So we gotta destroy all of these little, whatever you wanna call it, things. Get the key. We'll be up out of here. You guys don't notice though, I think these are like pie show pieces. They're like toys. It's like a game. It's kind of like chess or something like that, I believe. Like giant pie show pieces that we're getting on. You gotta flip the switch, turn on the electricity in the house, get that key, get this fortune doll. Now we gotta go play this game so we can get the camera. Tell us how the crane game works. Hopefully we can get it first try. Nope, I don't think we're gonna get it, folks. I don't think that's it. I think we're gonna miss it. God dog it. I should let it go forward a little bit more. Let's see how long it takes us to do this, man. Hopefully it doesn't take long at all, man, because god dang, that's like 30 seconds. I think I overshot it. I don't think I went over enough. Come on, man, give it to me. Oh, come on, you saw that? Dang, bro, it's like right in there. It's like a whole minute down the drain, bro. Alright, let's try again. I overshot it. I think I overshot it. Okay, come on, son. Come on. There we go. Got it on the third try. 3 being the power of God. We couldn't do it in our own strength, but God. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. How you like that, man? You getting video game knowledge and biblical truths all at the same time. I mean, come on, man. What more could you ask for? Now, so to speak, every item that you get in this game holistically isn't like needed, but mainly like the only reason why it's like mainly needed is to just simply progress. That's it. Other than that, gotta switch the episode. Man, y'all wait till that beat drop later, man. That mug gonna be super funky. I'm not saying badonk. I really got hit just now. Come on, baby, Sue. There we go. This is our first golden fortune doll. Like I said earlier, the golden fortune doll automatically increase your heart piece. But the white ones, if you get now we gotta use the camera, and using the camera make these oh, come on, man. I was not trying to get that missed arrow. God dog it. Alright, so the door's open. Come on, man. Listen to that beat, bro. We gotta do the same thing again. Make the ghost visible. Get this key. Know what that was about, but I ain't get hit. Go up these steps. Come on, man. Are we gonna switch to Goemon? We gonna need him for this part. Where this thing come from? Ah, come on, bro. Trying to do like a little fast strat, because normally you have to wait for it to get all the way in that corner before you can go, but whatever. Now we gotta wait. I probably could have jumped and made it, man, but whatever. You fall, you gotta go all the way back. We ain't trying to do that. I don't really need Goemon for this part. It just makes this part easier. Now the water, it hurt us down here, but don't matter. Alright, you gotta go through this room. Dang it, I probably could have made it. Kill everything in here. Back to Goemon. Yo, what the heck was that? Now we gotta. Now it says you got to use the wind-up camera so you can see through. Really doesn't matter. I'm kind of low on health, man. I should be good though. How in the devil did I get hit by that? And I got hit again. Okay. Now we gotta play safe strats. Cause I'm low on health. Don't wanna die. I'm go over here and get this full health. So we don't die. gotta play pool. Easy to get through that part with Goemon because of the chain pipe. Just like playing pool, you gotta hit all the other. Ah, come on. Can't believe I keep doing stuff like this. Diamond key. Sometimes they let you float over it like that, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna switch back to Ebisu. We actually need him to beat the boss. Alright. Alright, this is the boss. Again, all the bosses on this game is real easy. I'll use the wind-up camera, show us his heart. Cool, we want him to do that. Really? Alright, that's that. Second boss. Now another thing I didn't mention is those little items that you see. They're called miracle items, and we actually need to collect 4 of them in order to get to the last boss. It's kind of like how it really... I'll get to that later. Enters the main boss in this game. Sorry for the flickering lights. That just happens. Up my sleeves? You mean like my armpits? It's like stuff like this, man, that makes the game more fun. So he just called Ebisu Antonio. He's just going to name people whatever he feels like he wants to name them. You know, it's kind of like how Israel decided that, you know, God's name being Yahweh was just too great a name to say, which I can respect that. But then, you know, they pretty much like changed his name. Like, dude, he's God, and he told you his name's Yahweh. if he gave you his name, then his name is cool. Like it's cool to say his name. Again, we're not gonna save. We're gonna switch to Yay. We're gonna go back to Zazen Town. Believe it or not, we're like halfway done with this game. So yeah, back to the miracle items. So yeah, with the miracle items, we need 4. Really, in our retrospect, this game actually rivals Zelda Majora's Mask more than it does Ocarina of Time. Because just like in Majora's Mask, you need to collect the 4 masks from both of those, from 4 temples, before you can, fight Majora's Mask. It's kind of equivalent to this game. Alright, so now we're going to go through here. There's a little room that was over there to the left. We'll come back to that later. That comes later. Now we're going to go through here. Now before we couldn't go through it because the door was cracked, but somebody fixed it, so we're good. So I'll go over here to the right. Now what we have to do now is we're going to collect batteries. Just like in earlier, Benkei gave us the mechanical ninja Sasuke. Well, he's a mechanical ninja. The reason why we can't play with him now is because his batteries got knocked out. He's a toy. Now I don't know about anybody else, man, but if I had a toy that could do what Sasuke can do, man. Okay, yeah, I need to go this way. Sometimes it's kind of hard to know the right way to go here. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not the right way. Yeah, Doc. Fortune doll. Actually faster to switch to Goemon because we're gonna have to switch to Ebisu later in order to get the second battery for Sasuke. That flute, bro. I don't even know what kind of flute that is, but man, I want to learn how to play that. There's a lot of Japanese instruments that I want to learn how to play, like the shitin. And there's another instrument I want to learn. Okay, so now we're going to go up this hill. This hill that looks like we can't climb, but we're climbing it anyway. Because game logic. Alright, so we gotta go up in here. I love this song. That's the last battery we need to unlock Sasuke. Here, get this battery. Now we will unlock Sasuke. Electro Shine Unite. Kind of strange how they have an elephant narrating the whole thing. It was like he was awakened from a coma. And we basically let him know what happened. Batteries got knocked out. Sasuke says his circuits have been messed up. He doesn't remember. He needs to go back to the wise man. Now the wise man is actually the person that made Sasuke. But his house got blown up, so we're assuming, quote unquote, assuming he's dead. We just jump to conclusions like that. We tell him who's responsible. And now Sasuke wants to continue on with us. Now we got Sasuke. This is like the coolest toy ever, dude. Don't want to switch to Sasuke yet, because if we switch to him now, he actually swims in this water because he's short. And it goes extremely slower. So we're going to switch to him now. So now we're going to go to the right. So yeah, you guys, man, this is Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Again, we're almost done with this. We have 2 more dungeons to beat, and then it's the last boss, which is going to take us long to do, honestly. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Then we're gonna jump over this fence like so. Man, so yeah, we're going into this tunnel. And we're making our way to the Festival Temple, which, by the way, has the most, I don't care what anybody says, like this song, this next song coming, this joint is like super churchy. And then when it like crescendos to the hype part, so we gotta switch to the bomb, open the door like that. Some people would like to say, yeah, man, yeah, it really sounds jazzy. Well, jazz, blues, gospel music, they pretty much all encompass one another. For the most part, you can't learn one without learning the other in certain aspects. Seems like Sasuke is swimming fast. He's really not. He swims just as fast as everybody else. here, so we go up here, get this fortune doll. Hopefully we don't fall. I could have made that cycle. That's what happened when you're so scary, Doc. Alright. This room so we can get a key. Exit. Ignore the non-factors. Exit out. Y'all mark my words, man. I'm gonna learn how to play this song on the keyboard. This song jam. And we all gonna be singing to Jesus. Which way am I? You can't tell me this joint don't make you want to dance, man. I think the song finna change. Well, after this. Get the corner severe code. I think the song finna change now. Now, of course, only Sasuke can use that. Now, she's gonna go over here and get this heart piece or fortune doll. Running into the wall like that because it's faster. All right. Now let me see, yeah, I don't think we have to go here, but we're gonna go here anyway. There's another item that we could get for Ebisumaru. And if we want 100%, then, you know. Now this part might actually take a while. Hopefully we can get it first try, but, yeah. Severe heat, cold. Yeah. Do it. Okay. isn't high enough. Alright, you know what? We'll just come back to this later. We have to backtrack to this. We have to backtrack here anyway. Yeah, so there's a couple of dungeons that we'll have to backtrack to. This one, and then the Ghost Toy Castle one as well. We'll have to backtrack there to get a fortune doll that we couldn't get earlier. Switch to Sasuke, because we're going to need to anyway. Because we're going back to the beginning of the stage. Music changes back. That's what I like about this game, man. Like, it keep it interesting. I did it too high. I did it again, man. Come on. Because I can't see. Just to make sure we made it. Won't be needing those kunais anytime soon. We got the gold key. Exit out this way. So we can get this other gold fortune doll. Yep. Back to the other part. This makes things a whole lot more convenient for us. Up that ladder, we gotta go up there. But we need a special item for Sasuke in order to. Oh, this is the wrong door. Silly me. Song about to get groovy again, y'all. Y'all get ready to dance. Listen to that bass, man. Come on. Trying to see if I can do it all the way to the platform, but whatever. I don't care. Now we got ride the fish. Really don't even have to do that, man. I'm just doing that just for fun. It's out of boredom. Oh, and it didn't jump. And this enemy. Come on, man. Freaking camera angles. That was like the bad thing about the N64, man. We playing these 3D games like this. Freaking camera angles. Gotta wait for the fish to come back down. Now we finna go over here so we can get this fortune though. Light that thing up. Easier way to get back, otherwise you'd have to jump back down, climb up all over again. And we don't want to do that. So we're going to use the real trick. Alright, now we're going to fight the boss. Oh, my buttocks. Oh, Lord. I need a new chair, man. Lord Jesus, be a chair. A comfortable one. That's basically how you beat him. You just dodge the blue plates. And when they turn red, just hit them back. Go through this cycle 4 times. Wow. Oh, that was the third one. My bad. One more time and it'll switch cycles. Boom. Alright, gonna start going them faster. This really doesn't pay us, no mind. Wow. 3 more times in this cycle. 20. 2 more times, people. It's crazy, man. These ordinary people are going around destroying these great evils. I mean, you can't help but see the beauty of God in this, in the simple fact that God will use ordinary people just like you and I to correct wrongs that are in the world. Now he's gonna start throwing it everywhere. Really, if we just stay stationary, it would be good. We'll shoot some red ones and they'll come straight to us. One more time and it's dead. But yeah, man, God will use ordinary people like you and me to correct great wrongs in this world. People who are broken, people who are dying, people who are hurting. People who need healing, people who need restoration. stuff like that. God would use people like us to administer such healing and stuff like that. It's crazy. Yeah, God can't do it himself, but he put man in the earth and made man in his likeness and his image to subdue it, to correct every wrong. By his will, by his grace, by his authority. Because at the end of the day, what we have to understand is if God created all of us, then we must submit to his authority. You know what I'm saying? Like, if God truly exists, what authority is there greater than him, than his? He made everything. He's the creator of all things. He's omnipotent. He's omniscient. He's all-knowing. He's all-powerful. He's everywhere. Nothing we can hide from him and nothing that we can give him that's not already his. Amen? Stop frightening me like that. This game is funny, man. So this is the other main boss. They actually work together. The guy that popped up and then this girl. They use illusions to pop up, swearing that they have huge fans, but we've never heard of them. They're talking about this island that's already been subdued by them. Isn't that just like the devil though, man? Like, there really are like godless cities and countries that you can really tell that the evil one has his influence and control over. He's already subdued it. But at the end of the day, even though he's already subdued it, it does not mean that we as God's children, God's people, cannot rectify that wrong. And just like how we're using Goemon to go out and rectify the wrong that these evildoers are doing, God will use us to do the same. Amen. I think that's why games like this are so fascinating and they do well and people like playing it, because it just tells a story of how, you know, this one person or this small ragtag team of people go out and do extraordinary things that you would never imagine someone would be able to do, or let alone some people would be able to do. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just awesome. It makes us think about our lives. Like, you know, there's great things, there's great obstacles and trials that come up against us in life. But at the end of the day, you know, the right mindset with the right heart, you know, we can overcome anything. Mainly if we're in Christ Jesus. Now, I'll be completely honest with you guys after this cutscene. So that's on me too. Another friend of Goemon who's not a playable character. Fun fact, this was like I want to say like a cartoon or anime back in the early 90s in Japan. Most of this game series and cartoons and stuff like that mainly only released in Japan. It's probably why it didn't really do too good out here in America. But you know, back then Japan liked to keep all the good stuff. You know, still to this day, there's games out in Japan that only come out in Japan. So that's Kyushu. this is what that bad guy Lily Cat, or Kitty Lily, as she called herself, is what she meant. So apparently that's some kind of weird tractor beam that's pulling the whole island of Kyushu up into outer space. Like most games in this series, the last boss or the last fortress and stuff like that tends to be in outer space. That's how most games back in the 90s were. Goemon, Shao Nao, Mitsu. That's how most games was back in the 90s, man. It was just something about outer space that was like just so fascinating. Alright, so now it's telling us to go holler at the fortune teller. But we're too saved for all of that, so we're gonna actually go to where we already know where to go, which is back to Oedo Town. So now we gotta do a special mini game for Goemon so that he can turn Super Saiyan. Yes, you heard me correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Goemon will be turning Super Saiyan. Oops, went the wrong way. Switch to Goemon. Gotta go in this house, right? I think it's this one, right? Yeah, that's the right house. Okay, cool. Talk to this guy who looks like he's either asleep or really drunk. His wife in the background is definitely asleep. Alright. Now this is gonna take a whole minute, no matter what we do, so well actually a minute and some change. Gotta stop these things from popping our balloon. Easy mini game. They start going up too high. You shoot 3, they'll go automatically back down to the ground. There we go. So now it's Goemon can go Super Saiyan. Little trivia question for you guys. Who was the first? I'm not talking specifically Dragon Ball. I'm talking about in any video game, comic book, anything like that. Who was the first person to go Super Saiyan? Now, if you're guessing Goku off of Dragon Ball Z, or if you want to get slick and talk about Bardock, how Bardock was the legendary Super Saiyan, which is true. He was the first legendary Super Saiyan according to Akira Toriyama. But the first person to ever like come up with the idea of going Super Saiyan or like going Super and turning all gold, it actually came from Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, Sonic did it first. Believe it or not. So now, here we go. Super Saiyan, so we can move this block. Couldn't do that before. I'll move it. Okay. And we are almost done with this game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Like, sometimes it don't be jumping, bro. Be getting on my nerves. Really unfortunate when you fall. So now we're gonna go to the left over here and get a fortune doll. I have no idea what he's saying. Sounds cool. When I was a kid, I used to always think he said like fractions. Way before I even knew Japanese was a language. My dumb self only thought English, Spanish, and Chinese was real. Shit, I didn't even know Africans had their own language. Found that out when I was 8. I had a whole lot of Africans move into our apartment complexes. I don't know what was up with those cats, those Africans that moved in, but for whatever reason now, I was a very friendly kid, man, so I ain't mess with nobody, I ain't talk about nobody. There we go. I ain't talk about nobody, I just wanted to go outside, play football. But them Africans, man, like they, for whatever reason, bro, they would always try to like start a fight with me. Got into a lot of fights as a kid. I probably was because I was, you know, so yeah. Gonna go talk to Plasma. The one time when we actually have to, no matter how saved we are, saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled we are, man, we gotta talk to this guy. Because if we don't, we won't be able to progress the story. Like, they make you talk to this guy. Dude looks weird, bro. We're gonna switch to A. Now we gotta go back to Oedo Town. Not really Oedo Town, we gotta go back to Mount Fuji. This is the first coffee shop that we went into, and this is why we went into it, so it would make it much easier to go back. Because now we gotta go back, backtrack back to Mount Fuji, go back up the mountain, and talk to the person that gave us the chain pipe for Goemon. Now what he's gonna do is he's gonna make our weapon stronger. I always get confused, man. keep Yay. As soon as we upgrade our weapons, we're gonna go right back to Festival Village. Not to be confused with Festival Temple. Yeah, when you jump up the ladder like that, you want them to do the animation where they pull themselves up. It's faster when they do that versus just climbing all the way up to the top of the ladder like that. But sometimes it just acts like you don't want to do it. So if you don't do it by the time you get up to the top, just better just climb up, because you'll be sitting there all day trying to make them do that animation. It ain't worth it. Gotta fight your battles, man. Pick and choose your battles, I mean. Don't want to fall there. When you get hit here, it's best to get hit in the air. You don't damage boost, but it allows you to move quicker. As soon as you land on the ground, you'll be able to move again. You get hit on the ground, you have to bounce like twice. And then you'll be able to move again. Another like small detail that they did in this game. So if you destroy a bad guy, there we go. Yeah, you want them to do that because it's faster that way. So if you destroy a bad guy with Goemon or Ebisu, like the enemy just explodes. But if you kill him with Yay or Sasuke, they get cut in half. Please improve our weapons. So now he's finna act like that is a weird arm. That is a weird freaking arm. My gosh. Man, that's a weird arm. Alright. Like a flute, so we can go back to Festival Village. So now when we go here, now we gotta go talk to another medium. Of course, we're still saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled. We don't do stuff like that. Jesus is our only prophet that speaks to us. He is a living God. He is not dead. Amen. But nevertheless, we have to speak to this medium so we can, which really isn't a medium. And you'll see why later. Now here we go with Mount Fear. This song jam too. Now we hit it one time and then it just miraculously shoots up in the air and explodes in half. Why? Because game logic. So now we can pass through here. I like that melody, man. Alright, so now we go inside this hut, talk to this old lady. Now we gotta connect with the wise old man who's dead. Assumed to be dead. We gotta pay her, what is it? I think it's like, I forget how much it is. I think it's like 400 rubies. Oh, 300. So this is why we fish for all that money. So that costs 300, and then later on we're gonna have to buy something else that costs 800. By the time we get there, we'll have the money for it. So whatever. Between all the backtracking we're finna do and all of that, we'll definitely have the money before long. It's the wise man telling us what's going on. Kyushu is floating in outer space. It's telling us we have to retrieve all of the miracle items, and then we have to go to this altar, put them there so it'll fly us into outer space. We already have 3 of them. So now we just need 1 more. Hopefully Ye cooperates and she'll slide down, and she didn't slide down. So whatever. Much faster if she cooperates and just slides down. But she didn't want to do it, so whatever. We're gonna go back here. Now we have to go get this special ability for Ye. She can turn into a mermaid. We need her to do that so we can get into the next dungeon, which is actually a submarine. Got level 2 items, so now pretty much kill all of these enemies in 1 stroke. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna go through here, this little tunnel. So we make it to this waterfall. And we gotta swim up. Yeah, see, sometimes it does it, sometimes it don't. Right here, take the mermaid challenge. It's the only time where they don't make us read the instructions. All you do, man, you just keep mashing A and B to swim up. There we go. Swim all the way up. Now Ye can turn into a mermaid. Now he can swim underwater. Now to test our newfound ability, I'm going to swim over here and get this golden cat. Yes, Lord. Back into a mermaid. So we swim out of here. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with well, they don't go by AGDQ no more, but I think it's just like GDQ, or GDQ just simply stands for games done quick. It's a speed running thing thing that they do for charity. They also do another one called European Speedrunners Assembly. Yeah, they get on there and they speed run a lot of games. They did this game like years ago for GDQ. Hope they do it again. They normally do like GDQ in the fall and in the spring. I mean, not the spring, the summer. So they do it like twice a year. It's pretty amazing, man. You like get to watch these people play these games that you like, new generation games and also old generation games. You watch them play, like it's like you watch them play these games that you used to play when you were a kid, and they're like beating it like super easy. They use a lot of glitches and tricks and stuff like that. There's a lot of glitches that you can use in this game to exploit it, but unfortunately you can only use it in the Japan version. And we are playing the US version. So we're gonna swim over here, other side of this pond. Another fortune dog. Little bummer about turning into a mermaid. Like, you gotta jump in the water and then like sit completely still before you can transform back into normal or into the mermaid. Minor setback, doesn't really mean much, but yeah. It's crazy, man, like how the mind works. Like who comes up with stuff like this, man? Hey man, we got a half woman, half fish. These huge dragons, all types of stuff, man. Like who comes up with ideas like this? Weird. But I digress. Now we're gonna jump in here. We have to swim down here. Hit this little red button. Which waiting for the opening to this section over here. Go through here. Go through this little place. And we can enter the submarine. That little flag thing right there, it's called a, forget what it's called. I think it's called like an impact pass or something like that. It's basically like the extra lives in this game, which, as you can pretty much tell, we really don't need. That's why we ain't been getting them, because we have not died once. And honestly, it's kind of impossible to die in this game. So we're going to go over here now, into the submarine. Gotta go back this way. If we had went the other way, it would have made us exit the submarine. We don't want to do that. We need to stay in. Gonna get those Leos just cause. Just to make sure we have 800. Gonna switch to Goemon. Okay. Alright. These dungeons are fairly easy, man. Like once you know what to do and stuff like that. I'll switch back to yay. Gotta swim under here. Just wrong way. I know y'all waiting like, man, when this song finna get funky, Blake? Don't worry, it's coming. You hear that organ, man? Come on, Doc. And that bass line, come on. Come on, son. I think we go this way, yeah. Come on, man. You gonna do the stagger like right there? Over here, and not keep going. Now they want you to go all the way around, but we not about to do that. The gold key. That's this way. Lock this door, we get the bazooka, which we don't use at all for Yay, because it's completely worthless. On the scale of worthless items in this game, yeah, the bazooka for Yay really is the most worthless. Really no need to use it at all. When you get another, like, Yay and Ebisumaru are like the only two characters in the game that get, well, no, I'm lying. Yeah, everybody gets an extra item. But between Ebisumaru's meat hammer and Yay's bazooka, yeah, the bazooka is the most worthless. Now the thing about Ebisumaru's meat hammer is the simple fact that whatever you kill with it, it'll at least turn into like a dumpling, which will give you more. It's a good way to like get more health if you're low on health. But other than that, really no need for it. That beat done dropped on y'all again. Got the key, we're gonna go up in here now. Now they want you to use the wind up camera. You're not gonna do that. You're just gonna damage boost. Because why? Gotta wait for the cycle. Come on, Doc. They be cheating your boys sometime, man. So no boss, make it to the end. It's this guy. Talking about he's been waiting for us. His name is Porn. Kind of makes you think his name is a play on a different word. So now we came here to get the last miracle item just for them to tell us that they don't have it. They dropped it somewhere in Zazen Town. So now we have to go back to Zazen Town, and of course they don't want us to. You invited to hell, Fernandez. I like these. I love this game, man. I like their banter. Taking valuable time away from our seniors to tell us that awful joke. Now she mad because he interrupted her scene, but he mad because he barely got any scenes. So they're going to destroy the submarine. And what we're going to do is call Impact so we can get up out of here. Man, when you think about it, man, that's actually a code name for like a Zoid. Impact. Bro, imagine like you imagine you about to get jumped by some people or something like that, and then you like, and you pull out a Triton shell, just blow in that mug, and it's like 30 foot tall robot appears. Hey. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot skip this. We have to watch every second of this. But it's cool though. Play with his head. Alright. Another area where we gotta go around destroying stuff. Which is kinda like doing what? I tripped. Kinda like you're supposed to like be going around saving everybody, but you're going around destroying everything. Kind of like that episode of Powerpuff Girls where that huge monster came and they couldn't defeat it as just the Powerpuff Girls, so Professor Econium had to create Dynamo. And in Dynamo they end up beating the monster, but they destroyed the whole town. So it's like, I mean, do we really want to call Impact? I mean, yeah, man, it's like another 30-foot tall monster about to destroy us, but I mean, we call impact, he gonna be like coming through, smashing everything. So, I mean, come on, do we really want that? Guess it's better than, nuking everything. So again, very simple. You're gonna go underwater. Gonna see where he's gonna go. Go this way. We're gonna catch him. And then we're gonna just keep spamming repeated punches. Alright, so that's the first cycle. Now he's gonna take us underwater. And just as soon as the dust comes up, boom. God dang it, I did repeated punch, bro. It's cool. Ah, God dang it, bro. Oh damn, I killed him. Oh, whatever. Did one too many. Was trying to donkey kick him and then hit him with the laser. But it's whatever. Whatever gets the job done. Miscalculated how many repeated punches I needed there. Man. So yeah, that's that. And I like how every time you get out of impact, he tells you like he's finna go on like this weird trip. Yeah, we'll say why not. So just in case something goes horribly wrong, I hate to do all that all over again. Alright, yeah, we just gonna backtrack to Zazentown. Yeah, so now what we got to do is so we gotta go back here, we gotta talk to Benkei, because apparently Benkei is a collector of things, so we think he has it. Turns out he doesn't. There's another guy who has it. So we gotta talk to him and get the miracle item from him instead. Boom, 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 boom. So now we gotta go to the pond area. Like how epic this music like starts off, but then it makes you think like something bad's about to happen, but then it just crescendos to something joyful. Alright, so now it turns out he'll actually give us the miracle item if we give him his favorite food. We're gonna go here, get this thing so we can collect a fortune doll. Get our health back. Just in case you were wondering what his favorite food actually was, it is a cucumber. And just in case you were guessing, yeah, we're gonna pay like $800 for a cucumber. That's exactly what we're about to do. So we gotta talk to this lady. She tells us we have to talk to the high priest in the golden temple, which is here. Turns out the high priest's son actually has what the cucumber that we need, but we need to go undergo some special training, which is the special ability that we'll get for Sasuke. Which is basically a high jump. You can't really call it a high jump because it uses a jetpack. So yeah, that's that. Open this up. Push for Sasuke because he can do it. And yes, it's the same dude that gave Goemon sudden impact. The dude looks super drunk, man. Now we just gotta climb this tower. Which is really simple. It's not really hard to do it. It just makes it a little bit more difficult to do with Sasuke because he's a little slippery. And stuff like that likes to happen. For whatever reason. Anywhere. Dang it. Oh, you see that? That's the stuff I'm talking about, man. How just gonna make us fall like that? It's cool, we at the top anyway, bro. Oh, you got to be kidding me. We fell twice? 3 times actually? That's that bull. Y'all wait for this thing to go all the way around, bro. This that bull, doc. Tried to cheat us again. But God. When the enemy try to kill you, man, he will try. That's why you need God on your side at all times, man, to fight your battles for you. Always come through. So now we got that. We finna go ahead, backtrack, get some fortune dolls that we couldn't get before. Well, we could get before. Some we could get. But since we was gonna come back to these areas anyway, just decided to get them late. We're gonna go this way to get 2 more fortune dolls. honestly, it's really not hard to get like all the fortune dogs in this game. Most of which are like in common sense places and stuff. Bro, why it's not letting us? That be that bull, dog. What is that now? That's why we don't play with Ebisu. Ebisu is like the comic relief character in this game. In all the Goemon games, Ebisu is like always the comic relief character. That's why he's like always so weird and doing weird stuff. So now we're gonna go to Ghost Toy Castle to get another fortune doll. Yeah, we needed Ye's mermaid ability to actually go back here and get it. So, boom, 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 boom. Now, I'm just be completely honest with you guys, man. Like, there's really no need to get 100% in this game. By the time you get the last fortune doll, man, like you're literally right there at the last boss. I'm not talking about like in Zelda, like you know when you finally get the last heart piece. Like you're like pretty much at the last dungeon or like the last 2 dungeons or something like that. Not like that. I'm talking about literally like as soon as you get the last fortune doll, the very next room is the final boss. And it's no boss battle. It's just a impact battle. Which you don't even need all your hearts for. You don't need a hearts for because you know it's an impact battle. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just like to do stuff just for the sake of doing it. Yeah, we have to go under here. As you can see, that little space down here. Alright, so that's Ghost Toy. Next we're gonna go to Festival Temple. Get that heart piece. Why I keep calling them heart pieces, man? Get that last fortune doll. Then there's one in Zazen Town that we have to get, and then there's another one elsewhere. I always forget the name of that place. Alright, Festival Temple, here we come. That's the only downside to games like this, man. Like, especially if you're trying to get 100% in some certain games, like they make you do a whole lot of backtracking. And for the most part, it's like really nothing you can do about it. Knowing like certain games and specific instances, they allow, you know, I'll go ahead and switch to Sasuke. Knowing like certain games, if you map everything out right, then they'll, you know, it'll eliminate backtracking. That's on like rare games. Which in most cases, in order to do it, it requires you to know some type of glitch or something like that. So it's whatever. Alright, so we're gonna climb up this ladder. Go over here. Get that pot of Rios. I jump up there. Get that fortune dog. This way. This room. Gonna get the meat hammer for Ebisu. Bro, how it hit me and I exploded at the same time. Now, in order to get the meat hammer, really don't have to do this. It just requires a very nicely timed ice dagger, so that that fire platform will be frozen all the way at the top of his peak, and then you'll just be able to jump over there like that. Whoops, wrong way. But hey, it's kind of tedious. It's a tedious thing to do. And I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time doing it, so whatever. We're gonna save state just in case, man. This game like to crash. And we ain't trying to do all that. Come on, just listen to that bass line, bro. That mug smashing just on the bass line alone. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret, man. That's not even the best song in the game. Best song in the game coming up shortly. Let's see. Got the one in Festival Village. I got the 4 in that one area. I think this is it right here. We'll see. Boom. So, okay, dude, come on, bro. Ain't no, feel like you on PCP, bro. Ain't nobody trying to holler at you, dog. The heck happened, bro? Come on, bro. Let's switch to Sasuke. We're gonna get this miracle item real quick. $800 on a freaking cucumber. I wish somebody would. A cucumber. $800 for a cucumber. Talk to him. I pay 800 Rios for it. Oh, we get it. Now we gotta go back to Kihachi. Give him his $800 cucumber. Just stay on here and then there we go. Let's go talk to him. Get this miracle item. Get the last 2 fortune dollars we need from this side, and then we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. I'm tired of this. Getting sleepy. Jesus be a pillow for you, boy. I really need a new chair, Doc. Those of you guys wondering, man, you know, it is my birthday. Well, I mean, it's not my birthday today, but it will be. Yeah, I just, why not? Nah, I don't want to do that. I'll do it like this. So this is where we get this fortune though. There's one more. I got another one I'm missing somewhere. I think I might be the missing one. Oops, wrong way. That's where I need to be. Switch to A. We gotta go back to Funky Poke and get this last one. Almost forgot about this one. Alright, so we'll get this last one and then that's it. At least on this side. They can start sitting on a pillow. Okay, now we're officially done. We go back to Festival Village and then we can blow. So this is the stone circle. We put all the miracle items on. Yeah, we're gonna save. Going into outer space where Kyushu is. Like, how like some random technologies is there so that we can go in outer space? Makes you wonder, huh? Switch the side stage. Yeah. Cheat you, boy. Oh, can't believe that happened. Try that again. You gotta admit, man, that is kind of like, it's kind of cheap. Time to cheat your boy again. don't even know the real way you're supposed to get up there. I'll just use that. Ah, man, I tried to fly past this dude. Okay, alright. Alright. I got 60 stories now. That impact. Block. Back to Southgate. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, now we got to switch to every suit. Back to Southgate. Come on, man. Here. Don't want to fall into puddles of water with Southgate because he will make you swim because he's so small. Hopefully we don't fall. Been getting a lot of bad luck in this game lately. Up the wall, up the wall, up the wall. There we go. Gotta climb up here. Gotta go hit a switch. Well, you can't tell me like this music ain't epic. We needed a diamond key to open up a diamond lock. Like, how much money do you have just laying around like that where you could just make a diamond lock? Like a lock made out of pure diamond. Like, who do you know that can do that? There we go. All right. I want those roses to touch you. You ain't got to kill them, you just don't want them to shoot the roses and it touches you. Oh, I got touched. Okay, we just go up in here. Talk to Mitsu. Apparently everything is okay. Took us to outer space just to... I mean, they took them to outer space just to do this. Just so they could chill in outer space, man. So, you know how we assumed that the wise man was dead? There he is. So he didn't die. He's actually still alive. Which begs the question, what was that witch doing? So apparently the Peach Mountain guys captured the wise man. And for a muscle car and 5 magazines, he made those toy monsters that we've been destroying. Yeah, he made those. He gave it to him just for a muscle car and 5 magazines. That's all it took. Most people want $1 million, fancy houses and cars, clothes and all of that stuff to be sold out. Now it only took a muscle car and 5 magazines. Like Ebisu just said, man, this game just keeps making a turn for the weirdest. Now we got upgraded weapons. Break that door down. We can enter. Now this is the loudest song in this game. Listen to that electric guitar, man. This is my favorite song on this game. Like, hands down. Dude, when I was a kid, I used to jam this song like on repeat, non-stop. That's how good this song is. Oh, that's not the right way. We want to go this way. They tell you to use Goemon's chain pipe, but I mean, come on. Sasuke's hide. What the heck was that? They be cheating, bro. That was very unfortunate. Honestly, I don't even know how I felt. But hey. Stuff that can go wrong tends to always go wrong when you're recording. So now this is part. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Damage boost everywhere. Really don't have to do that, just doing it just because I'm bored. This song is still jamming though. Alright, so now we finna go ahead and beat this game real quick. First, we're going to jump into this picture. And we're going to get this golden fortune doll. We got one more fortune doll to get. And that'll be that. Man, the only thing I don't like about this stage, man, is the song is so freaking epic, bro. Like, super epic. It doesn't last that long. go down here and get the... I think this way it is, right? Nope. It's the other way. Yeah, that's why you don't want those things to touch you. But it's okay. That's the last fortune dog. I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making this up. We got all the fortune dogs now. We have 4 health. When I tell you the very next room is the room where we get where we're going to the final boss, I'm not lying to you. I would not make this up. Yep, and here it is. It's the final boss right here. Now this boss, I ain't gonna lie to you, this boss actually is hard. Now we gotta go through the secret power. Finna unlock their secret powers. This mug finna be hard. Man, just, you don't believe me, just watch. They're finna make us some die-hard fans. Here we go. That really was pretty epic. And that's the boss battle. I can't believe it. I don't know. I think I'm becoming a die-hard fan. I mean, that was pretty epic, man. I would actually go pay money to go see that, dog. Gorgeous my stage. I'm not joking. I'm like, that's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. That's the actual factuals. I really would pay money to go see that in the opera. Contrary to popular belief, I actually like operas. Like musicals too. But you know, you stay in Houston, Texas, you don't really get to see a lot of those. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes I feel like I've been born in the wrong state, bro. Houston, Texas resident with the East Coast heart, I guess. Which makes sense, man, because I'm being honest, all my mama's family and relatives is from the East Coast. My mama from Virginia. Yeah. Alright, final impact battle. After this, it'll be all over. Hey! Ah, jump too soon. God, I jumped, man. I thought I was still invincible. I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm jumping, bro. I don't know what's going on here. It needs to stop. Jeez Louise, guys. Alright. So it's 2 impact battles in one. The first one, you gotta defeat like this giant peach thing. Which really isn't hard. You gotta keep shooting the center like that. Take you to these other areas. You gotta destroy other things. Ah man, Lord, we got her to kill this man. This lag is ridiculous. Cannons up there. Only got 20 Rios left. It's freaking lag, bro. We didn't destroy this thing? Thank you, man. We need more Rios. We just gonna spam this. So we gonna do. I was trying to shoot the beam at it, but whatever. Yeah. That's the first phase. Hopefully the second freaking phase won't be so freaking laggy. Grand finale is about to begin. love and dreams. We got red to kill him. Oh Lord, where did he go? Ah, I hit him, but he got out somehow. I hit him again and he got out somehow. Alright, bounce the kick. Shoot him with the laser. That should be game. Is he dead? Yep, he's dead. Hallelujah, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the game. Now we just gonna sit back, enjoy this ending. My butt hurts. Lord, I desperately need a new chair. Oh Lord. Let's start sitting on the pillow or something. Oh, my wife. Your evil plans will end as of now. My name is not Fernandez. It's Goemon. Go get him. Bien Balco. Now we're gonna shoot him with another beam. Kid you not, when me and my brothers first played this game, we saw that beam at the end after we finally beat it. After we finally beat it, it was like, yo, he can shoot a beam this whole time? It wasn't until like what? 12 years later where I figured out you could actually shoot the beam. 12 years. Alright. These Goemon games, they keep the comedy till the end. So all's well that ends well in feudal Japan. Another thing I don't like about this game, the Japanese version is voice acting. They actually talk this last part out. English version, no voice acting. Why? At the end, everything works itself out. They talk about going to pick up Obitsu and the wise man. See, they see a crowd of people coming at him.
Why is this the first time they've been so happy? Finally noticing my good looks.
Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Goemon always goes around with his friends saving feudal Japan. Never gets credit for it. And he still isn't. They're actually mad that they killed the bad guys. Yeah. Now they end credits. So yeah, you guys, that's Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. So on the end credits, what they do is they just do a whole bunch of weird stuff. Sometimes they show off cool tricks, like the first one. That's actually how we figured out it's actually easier to jump and use the chain pipe versus just standing still and using the chain pipe by watching the end credits. Yeah, so right there he's using the Rios, which is cool, but I find it much easier to use the chain pipe instead. It extends faster. Wow. You gonna sit there and get hit, man? That boy said he gonna turn the other cheek. I respect that. You got to respect it. Yeah, man, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shooting a bazooka, huh? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just the end credits, let me play out. There is one thing that they do at the end of the game. When you beat it, it's just pretty cool. Is it worth it still? No. But man, shoot, man, we got all the fortune dogs, man, and god dang it, this is what they gave us, so we gonna take it. So we gotta wait till after the end credits go in order to actually see it. But yeah, again, this is Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. There's another game, another Goemon game that they released here in America called Goemon's Great Adventure. So that one's actually a 2-player game. And I might play it. I might go ahead and play it, record it, upload it, do 100% on it, of course. Well, who knows? Might do it this week, might do it next week, might do it next month. Honestly, more than likely, it's probably gonna be next week. Yes, then. So this is what they give us for collecting all 100. I don't even know if it's 100, but this is what they give us for collecting all the fortune dollars. This game came out in 1990. I was 8 years old when this game came out. All the fortune dollars, and we got them all. That's what they gave us. Plasma shouting and the laughter. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Grace and peace to you, and remember to stay faithful.